Hello everybody, I am back with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you this, custom made capsule I made. I made this last night while the Canes were playing for the Stanley Cup. They won. Let's go, bro. So I just made this capsule and then I slapped it on a terrible rocket and called it a day. So I'll show you how it works. So the max it can be dropped from is about 2,000 kilometers without it burning up. Because I'll show you why. So right now I'm just gonna do a normal 500 kilometer drop to show you what it looks like. And the Canes are the best. They're the best. Hurricanes, go Hurricanes. North Carolina is so underrepresented in stuff like sports. No, and when I mean that, I mean the Hornets is pretty bad. The Charlotte Hornets were actually decent in hockey, so that's why I'm happy. Because in all the other sports in the world, we're just terrible. Okay, so let's explain this design. So I have a normal fuel tank with your average capsule inside and 2 parachutes on the side and 2 parachutes inside the fuel tank and a retro pack and some heat shields. So I used the retro pack to burn away from my booster. That way it doesn't hit me midair while I'm re-entering. So when this capsule burns up, the outer shell, the actual capsule will be there and it will have 2 backup parachutes, and that's how it survives. So basically not capsule or parachute equals expendable. That's what it means. So we just start falling. See, it turns over, so I gotta immediately rock it back and forth to evenly distribute the new heat. And then we can use the backup parachute right here because we have a backup parachute right here on the bottom normally, but it's just not, it got burned up. So then our biggest problem after this, because it slows down enough, is dodging the falling debris because I just get sniped by stuff falling from the sky. I can show you up here. So sometimes you can faintly see a heat shield falling and barely missing that stuff. So I think I'm gonna drop those as there's no need for them. And then boing, 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 and successful. So now that I've shown you guys that, I think I'm gonna rank my different rockets that I've created. So from worst to best. So let me look at what some of these are again. So first up, I'm gonna say this is hard. Well, no, it's really not. Load that. I think number 1 is the Series 4. See the Series 4 right here? This is my number 1. I think my number 2, revert to build. My number 2 is going to be, the Series 3B. The Series 3B, my number 2. And then number 3 is gotta be the Series 3A, because come on, it's the original. It's where most of my satellites are from. The Series 3A. I mean, you just can't go wrong with the Series 3A. And then I'm gonna say that the Series 5 right here, I'm gonna say that's up next. I don't like how these are burned off and I'm just really too lazy to move it. And also, the command capsule cannot survive re-entry, so that's just also sucky. So, yep. And then load blueprint. I gotta go for the Series 1. I'm ranking my series rockets. The Series 1, the one to start it all. And by far, one of my smallest rockets. But I will give it some credit. It does pretty dang well. I know we haven't seen it in forever, so to jog your guys' memory, in case you haven't watched the earlier videos, which I highly recommend, so you can understand this better. This is the Series 1. This was my first rocket ever. I did modify it like once, and that was it. So, my first ever rocket. So, this is what it looks like when it flies. So, there's a lot of different stages to it, and it's very complicated in my opinion with all the dropping stuff. So, primarily, the best way to drop this rocket is to do this, like that, and then usually it's better to do it like this to save those two boosters right there. By the way, this was before I knew how to clip parts and stuff and knew how to use fairings, because this was like the max I could build back when I didn't have infinite build space. But because nobody's seen this in forever, because it's only shown in my original video and like a later video for like 2 milliseconds, this is what it looks like. Oh shoot, I forgot about the protocol. It also uses no Titan engines. So that's what the Series 1 looks like. And then load blueprints, we gotta go for the Series 2A because come on, bro. It's only used for low Earth orbit. Series 1 can be used for both high Earth orbit and low Earth orbit, which is actually really useful. So, I think Series 7 we haven't done yet. No, we have done Series 7. Series 7. Yeah, Series 7. I don't even know what this thing does. I literally just built it because I was bored at my sister's swim meet. And then we got the Series 6. And the Series 6 is a classic. Well, not exactly a classic. I haven't exactly shown it in any videos, I don't think. So I might as well just show it to you right now, real quick. But it's like its own satellite thing, and I've only launched one satellite in it, I think. But it's its own independent rocket that only real ones know all these different rockets. Half of these I haven't even shown in videos because, like, I just never got to using them. Or, like, they were so bad I didn't think they were worth talking about. So, like, bada bing, bada boom, you drop that first stage, you go up. And then, boom, oh, shiz balls. So, we drop that. One of our solar panels is missing. That is not very good. So as you can see, and then like when we're done, like say we're done with that, drop that, do our burns, drop that, do our burns, detach that, leave, drop to the ground, and then we plop down in the ocean and we leave that in orbit, you know, your average stuff that we do in this. So, clear debris, like that stuff. And then, like, we just go boom, 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 boom. Let's just turn upside down so we die real quick. Oh my gosh. Or, like, we can just not use the parachute anywhere. But, like, yeah, it's just your average satellite launcher that I usually make. I don't know why I did that. I was just, like, trying out a new form of satellite, I think. So, yeah. And then maybe I could try I can show you the plane fail from my plane video, where I tried to create a plane that did not work very well. And then we load blueprint again. And then there's the smallest rocket I made. This one, if you guys have watched this video, then it's really good. I would recommend it. And it's also one of my most popular videos. It was from a challenge video where I had to get into orbit using this, and when I got into orbit, the video ended. Yeah. You can also escape Earth's sphere of influence, which I thought was pretty cool. I've done it before. I got stuck in orbit around the sun once. Call. Okay. And then there's the heat shield return monster, which is from a video that I don't think a lot of people have watched. I made that when I was bored. And there's all these random stuff right here. Those are just random things. And then there's the Moonlander, which I got from video tutorials. I never actually ended up using it. And then we got, I don't know why I named that the Series 2A if I'd never built a Series 2B. Then we got Hazard, which was literally made to make it crash, and I used it in a video. You guys should watch it, where I had to return using it, and it was absolute chaos. I still can't return using it. I somehow did it that one time, though. So yeah, those are like all my rockets. Yay. Alright, bye. Thank you for watching my rocket showcase.